Welcome, everybody. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. And once again, we are back here for another day in the crypto world, right? What is going on? I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. And Bitcoin's been chopping it up, baby. Bitcoin's been chopping up. But in the last hour, Bitcoin's had a little bit of a pump here, and the altcoins are feeling it. So in the last hour, we got Stacks up 5.7%. Very aggressive move to the upside here for Stacks, a layer two solution for Bitcoin. But let's go take a look at Bitcoin's price action here real quick. Let me get rid of some of these oscillators here so you guys don't have to worry about that. But real quick here, as you guys can see, Bitcoin has been falling out of a little bit of an upward trend, heading into a downward trend today. We have swept the previous day low, which was lined up with the Monday high and an untapped daily pivot, which remains still untapped here. But this led for a nice little push to the upside, taking us back to the daily open. But it looks like we failed that daily open, and we could be coming back down here. So it's not looking too good right now. We did have a nice little pump to the upside, right, from down here from this sweep, which is a perfect little reversal sign, up 1.35% to the upside. As a great day trade right there. So that was an awesome trade. If you guys took that, you guys were in the Citadel. I warned you guys about the sweep coming in here. If this sweep did not happen, we were going to be targeting down here, right? So if these three levels right here, I will actually put this in a nice little green zone for you guys. So this little zone right here, put this in the green little support zone. If that support zone was not going to hold, right, which it did, we swept those areas and went pumping it back up. If that area did not hold, I told everybody in the Citadel, hey, careful here. We could be heading back down to 65,000. We do have a daily untapped point of control down there, because as you guys can see here, let's actually zoom out a little bit. Come on, man. Let me actually just close off my daily stuff here, and we can actually jump out here to the 30-minute. As you can see here, for this entire last week, Bitcoin has been in an upward trend. But as of yesterday, last night, Bitcoin fell out of that trend, right, and started to create a downward trend here. And now we came down to this support zone. We had some levels here, and we have been able to bounce off of that and come back up, which is good. This is exactly what we wanted to see for Bitcoin here. Now let's turn back our daily stuff back on. Bitcoin is continuing to move here to the upside, back above, trying to see if we close above the daily open, we start moving above the daily open, we can continue seeing some more movement to the upside, because this was a great sweep, a great entry for a long was down here. Why? Because we had the previous day low 66,700, we had the Monday high 66,600, and we have an untapped daily pivot at 66,600. All three of those levels acted as a nice little support zone, came down, swept those levels, and started pushing back up here. So this was a great little long entry right here for anyone that's day trading, pushing it back up here, already over 1% to the upside. Massive gains right there on a leverage trade for the day. So let's jump back over here to the altcoins. I want to jump into the chat. I want to talk to you guys. How are you guys feeling today, bro? How are you guys feeling today with what's been happening in the markets? Let's see here. Buy Hehe coins, then thank me later. No, thank you. Definitely not going to be doing that. Big D, what's going on, Big D? What's up, Ahmed? What's going on, man? Winter is coming. Yeah, winter is coming. But guess what? Bitcoin's going to smash through this winter like never before, guys. Bitcoin is getting ready for a massive run to the upside here. I mean, I'm still just going based off this data. Let's do a little refresh right here. Let's do a quick little refresh here. October is still up 5.81% to the upside here, still in the green, right? Overall average for quarter four is around 81%. Median is 31%. So even on the low end with the median, we're still going to be pushing close to 100K Bitcoin, right? We're going to be somewhere in the 80s, maybe 90s for Bitcoin. And with the average at 81%, that would be $120,000 Bitcoin by the end of this year. So I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin. I just posted a video talking about some simple math, some simple statistics. If you guys haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you guys go see it. But I'll show you here the gist of this video and what I was talking about. So in the gist of this video, if I could freaking find it. Where is it? Where is this freaking data that I was posting here? Come on, Bitcoin, where you at? Right here. Look at this, guys. This is just basic, simple math, right? Basic, simple stuff. The number of Bitcoin mined, right, on October 15th, 450. Every day, 450 Bitcoin are mined. Look how much the ETFs bought on one day, 5,676 Bitcoin just on the 15th, right? Now, since the inception of the ETFs on January 10th of this year, we have mined 176,986 Bitcoin. Guess how much the ETFs have bought? That's right, 325,196 Bitcoin, almost three times the amount, right? It's like two something, the amount of Bitcoin that has been mined. That has been mined. That's how much the ETFs have been buying. So that means that all the supply that is being mined is literally being bought up by the ETFs right away, instantly being bought up, right? So even though the Bitcoin price right now is not where we want it to be, guys, I'm telling you, the time is coming. The time is coming. Ahmed says, yeah, brother, October is here and the pump season is warming up. That's right, Ahmed. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. I mean, it's only a matter of time. Yes, we're going to have some pullbacks. Yes, we're going to have some days that are in the red, right? Like overall today, we're still technically, a lot of altcoins are still semi red down. Those are the days you take advantage of, right? The days you see a nice little pullback is the days that you want to take advantage. You don't want to buy when things are up 50% in a week, right? You don't want to buy on a massive move to the upside. Sui here has been a beast, bro. It's been holding up so strong, but Sui is out of my range point at this point. Like this thing has been running. I think it's going to do very well. I don't think there's anything wrong with buying Sui right now. Obviously, just me personally, from a risk aspect, this thing's been up over 80% the last month. It just continues to pump. It's at basically almost at all-time highs, right? It's just had a pullback from its all-time highs. So I'm going to be looking into Sui's ecosystem. Sui's ecosystem is looking a lot more attractive to me than Sui itself, because I still believe Sui is going to continue to do well. But its ecosystem right here, you can see all these cryptos right here are part of its ecosystem. The DEXs and the lending platforms on these is what I'm keeping an eye on, that I'm going to be more interested in buying than Sui itself. So let's continue on here. Any thoughts on Blender Network TA? Let's go do some Blender TA. Blender. That sounds familiar. I remember something about that earlier this year. Yeah, this is a very new project. Let's see here. Gate.io. XZ. This is a relatively new project, just came out in March. Not a lot of data here. So pretty much the only thing we have to go off of. Let's get this quarterly pivot up here out of $1.74. And let's get some quarter three data here. Where's the beginning of July? The ending of September. Let's see, do we even have a full quarter two? Yeah, we do. We actually do have a full quarter two. April 1st. Where are you at? All the way down. Okay. So overall, Blender, right now we're looking at Blender. Blender is currently below the point of control for quarter three, on its way to the value area low for quarter three as well. The quarter four pivot is up at 61 cents, right? That's the quarter four pivot right there. Let's jump into some monthly pivots, see what kind of support or resistance we have. We have been rejected by the October pivot here. We could not break above that massive resistance at 57 cents here. We tapped it multiple times and still fell below. So that's not good. So right now we're going to be pretty much heading towards the value area low of this range, which is about 40 cents. We're at 43 cents right now. Looks like we're going to be coming towards 40 cents here. This thing does need to have a nice little come back around, because it's just been creating high, lower high, lower high, lower high once again, right? Not really creating any bit of an upward trend change. We could see an upward trend change eventually once we get above this resistance zone right here, right? This resistance zone. I'm going to put this in the red. We get above this, we start making a run back towards the value area high for quarter three, which kind of lines up with the point of control for quarter two. So there is going to be some resistance there, but we can get above that level, which is 74 cents. we can start making a move here. There's not too much volume between $1.40 and 98 cents. Not a terrible amount of volume here. So there's a little bit of volume gap. As you can see, the node volume, big node volume here, another big node of volume up here at $1.70 area. But between 140 and basically 96 cents, a high 90 cents, there's a little bit of a gap of volume. So if we can push through this, get above 93 cents, we can start making a run towards this $1.76 area to the upside. But you have to keep an eye on this level here. None of that is possible until we actually make a turnaround here and start getting above the quarter three value area high at 74 cents. That's what I got for a blender there. Ahmed, Sui and Cactus built on Sui. Yeah, Cactus. Cactus is the Dex is the I think it's the biggest Dex right now for Sui. I'm very bullish on that. I'm very bullish on Dexes and lending platforms, and these layer ones that are starting to explode like Sui is going to show you how powerful their ecosystem can get and how crazy those prices can go. What are your views on BEP? BEP. Let's see here. That's right. BEP is a meme coin here. Let me take a look over here on Dex Screener. Let's take a quick look here. BEP. Oh, that's right. This is the based Pepe. Base Pepe up 113% in the last 24 hours. A lot of little mini buys happening here. So the market maker bot is definitely working its magic with the volume. 36,806 transactions, volume is 167. Nice little move to the upside here in the last hour. Up 7% in the last hour, up 113% in the last 24 hours, sitting on a $5.3 million market cap. As you can see here, it's trying to break above this previous all-time high over here. So we will see if it can do that. BEP is one of those first meme coins on base. So they have been around for quite some time. It's good to see them making still, doing their thing, still trying to continue getting volume here. I believe as the market continues to change around and base continues to come back, which it will, BEP could have another big pump here. Obviously, we're expecting altcoins to rally hard up behind Bitcoin, and meme coins are going to be part of that as well, right? So getting above this 0.005 cent area is very critical, is very important for where is my horizontal line? Or nope, horizontal array. Yeah, getting above this level right here, right? Very important. That's like resistance from its previous local top, right? Getting above that would be very good. It's going to be a bit of a market structure change here for BEPE, and then we're going to start heading basically into the ultimate highs over here, right? The local highs over here where we're up at like 0.01, all this stuff. So right now it's facing some resistance. There's not too much TA I can do on this thing. But overall, getting some good buys coming in, up 114% the last month in the last 24 hours. So it's had a nice little rally. Anybody that got in early, definitely is making some money here. So shout out to everybody in the BEP community. Let's see here. Moonwell, House Solana. Yeah, so let's yo, CVO crypto in the house. If you aren't following the man, the myth, the legend himself, definitely do so, my friends. Because dude, come on up here, bro. I know you got the setup now. I know you got the setup. Come on up here, bro. Let's see here. Moonwell is one that everyone's asking me. I'm actually planning on buying a little bag of Moonwell here because it is doing very well. It is part of DeFi, so it's having a little bit of pullback. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for a pullback because this thing is up 62% overall in the last week, 101% in the last month. So I am waiting for a little bit of a pullback to get in. I want to get in. It's still a low market cap. It can still do a lot higher, but I need to wait for a pullback. 62% up in the last week. I can't buy into that. So that's just me personally. So Moonwell is doing pretty well. It's had a very aggressive move to the upside. Moonwell over here on Coinbase. Is that where my chart is? It's had a very aggressive move. It's facing some rejection levels here at its previous local highs, 0.056. So I am waiting for a little bit of a pullback, at least back to the quarter two value area high of 0.039. That would be a nice little pullback. It'd be about from where we're at right now. It'd be another 18% or so. Yeah, even if we fall into this range, then I would be more interested in buying Moonwell. Even though I do like what it's doing, it's a DeFi play. I'm very big into DeFi, lending, DEXs, stuff like that. And Moonwell is doing that. And it's a very low market cap. So it does contain high risk, right? But with high risk can come high reward. And that's what I'm willing to do personally on my portfolio because I've been here for quite so long time. I've been buying Bitcoin since 3,000. I've been buying Ethereum since $80, right? I need some more higher risk cryptos in my portfolio. Um, I bought BEP and I regret it. Wish I would have just put that in Brett. Um, Well, it's up 100% now, unless you bought like the very highs. That definitely sucks. You got to be very careful with meme coins, man. Meme coins are all about timing, 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 timing. It's just very wild what can happen with meme coins. That's why you got to be very risk adverse, put very low capital, right? Be very aggressive on taking profits because you just never know. You just never know. Let's see here. Let's take a look at Rio. Let's take a look at somebody says Solana. So we're gonna take a look at Solana, then Rio, then what was the other one? Bonk. Bonk and Rio. So let's go take a look at Solana here. Solana overall still pretty much in the same range that it's been in for quite some time, right? So right now it's sitting right above the quarter four pivot of 152. But guys, this is what Solana's been doing this entire year, right? Since February, just like Bitcoin has, it has literally been stuck inside this massive range. Like it can't be any easier to follow Solana. Every time Solana comes down into this green zone, which is below 138 to 126, that has been the buying zone for Solana this entire year. As you guys can see, we came in, we pump. We came back, we pumped again. Obviously, if this is a long-term bag, this is the place where you dollar cost average, right? Where you continue to accumulate. Below 138 is where I continue to accumulate Solana, all the way up to down to 126. We have these are for spot buys, right? These are not for leverage trades or anything like that. You would have to be a lot more aggressive with trades. We've have wicked out a few times, coming down as low as 110 down on August 5th with the big drop, right? And then back in September 6th, the second big drop here at 120. But everything else is between 138 and 126 has been the accumulation zone for Solana, and then Solana runs it back up towards the upper part of this range. Sometimes we get topped out around 160, but the upper part of this range is overall around the 170 or so. I do think Solana is going to continue doing well overall in the rest of this bull market. So I do see it going up towards 250 at some point, right? But this has been the accumulation zone for Solana. Is anything below 138 and 126 has been the buy zone. Anything below that, obviously, it's even better buying zone. But we have not been below 126. We haven't even been able to close a daily candle below 126. We just wick. So it's a quick drop every single time. So it's been very hard to scoop up. But between 138 and 126, there's been plenty of time to accumulate Solana at those levels. Let's go take a look at Bonk. I appreciate everybody in here smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Let's continue rocking and rolling here. Let's see. That's right. We're going to look at Bonk, and then we're going to look at Rio. So Bonk over here. This is very what I haven't looked at this in forever. This is quarter three data. Okay, so Bonk right now, bit of a mess here, but Bonk quarter three naked point of control hasn't been tapped. We've come down here 2 times. We've front ran this target. We also front ran with the September naked point of control all the way down here as well. So this would be a big support zone for me if we come revisit this, right? A big support zone. We've been coming down as low as 0.40 is 1937. Right, that's the lowest we've come up. We are now trying to make a run towards the value area high of quarter three. Right, we are trying to break towards it. We've been facing some resistance here. You can even say that this is a little mini double bottom, an ugly but double bottom nonetheless. Right, little sweet little booty cheek right here, little beep beep, little tiny booty right here. right? But we're starting to move back up. Today we're having a little bit of a pullback overall, but we do have a gold pocket up here above the quarter three value area high, which is sitting at 0.402730. Right to the upside, we also have a monthly point of control sitting up here, which is it a point of control or is it a naked point of control? I think it might just be a point of control, which is for the month of July. So there's some resistance up here. As you guys can see, we have tried breaking out of this range before, and we have been rejected here. So there is going to be some resistance here. All right. This right here has been resistance for bonk. So we will see if we can get past that resistance, get to that gold pocket, and start moving back up, and then obviously to some higher levels that we haven't seen in some time for bonk. But overall, bonk's been holding up pretty well here. I think is going to continue doing decently well as the bull market and Bitcoin continues to rally back up. Now let's go take a look at Rio. Rio is one that I'm looking for to accumulate in my portfolio as well. Rio from Rio Network is part of the real world asset category narrative, you can say. So Rio right now has broken below the naked 3 point of control, hitting the September point of control as well at 76 cents, right? So it has fallen back into its quarter three range after pumping out around the end of September. Hasn't been able to have a strong recovery just yet, but it did have a very strong move from the beginning of September here down at this bottom of 51 cents. It ran all the way up to $1.39 by the end of September, which was 173% pump to the upside. Very aggressive move to the upside here. Obviously, Rio is still following its market trend. It tried to make a new higher high, but it really didn't. So it still does have it has the high, lower high, lower high. This is technically a higher high than yet because of this high. We've broken this lower high, but overall we have come back down. So it's not too great on the lower highs overall just yet. Now, is this a terrible time to buy? Probably not, right? I'm not giving you financial advice. I am very interested in buying around this zone. Maybe we can get drop a little bit closer to 62 cents, but I wouldn't say, hey, I'm not buying unless we hit 62 cents. Obviously, we can still drop down to 62 cents. It's another 18, 19% drop down, right? Especially if Bitcoin has a little bit of chop here sideways, maybe even a little potential pullback. But overall, Rio is an overall long-term hold for me. It does have some big targets up here to above $1.70. Overall macro gold pocket at $2.22. So I do think Rio is going to do decently well overall in the longer term of things, since it's part of the real world asset cryptos. It is a smaller market cap, so it is a higher risk play. Rio Network is 42 mil market cap, so it is a micro cap. It is highly high risk compared to some of the other altcoins we've been looking at, which have been way larger market cap. The market cap is very low, so note that down when you're taking advantage of these pullbacks, that it is a higher risk play. It's down 27% on the week, down 6.4% on the day, and overall it was a lot higher on the month, but it's been having a strong pullback here. As you can see, we were up to $1.40. We went from 70 cents, or actually from 50 cents to $1.40, and now we're kind of pulling back here, giving up all those gains. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Cactus, this is the DEX for Sui, also a micro cap, right? 50 mil, right? But it's all in the green. It's definitely have a lot more risk, but a lot more reward. That's why I'm more interested in the DEXs for Sui and the lending platforms for Sui, because the caps are so much smaller than Sui itself, right? Sui's I keep saying micro. Sui's market cap is 5.7 billion, and meanwhile, I do believe Sui is going to continue doing very well in this bull market, right? It's the safer play. I'm looking for a little bit more risk personally, and Cactus definitely does that, right? With 50 mil market cap, it can definitely keep running, especially if Sui has a big, strong meme coin season, which I definitely think is happening. I've been hearing about some meme coins on Sui. These DEXs are going to gain a lot of value from it. So something to keep an eye on. Obviously, not telling you to go buy anything, not a financial advisor. Bitcoin having a strong little pullback here from the daily open. Nice little long possibility that we took here, right? With the sweep of the previous day low and Monday high all the way to the upside. Now we're getting rejected at the Monday open, which is also the daily pivot. So I don't. If we keep coming back here, if this area is lost, right? If we lose the previous day high, Monday high, I am going to be looking for 65,719, which is the daily Nikkei point of control down here. But in the meantime, like I said earlier today, Bitcoin did lose a little bit of its upward trend that it was at, right? This is the entire week for Bitcoin. It's been in a very strong uptrend, but today kind of just started to fall out of that trend and test some lower levels. But looks like we're trying to pick back up. We'll see. We'll see where Bitcoin closes. Liked and subscribed. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Let's go. Goldfinch. Hey, bro. First time in the channel. NETA and Goldfinch, please. Yeah, definitely we'll do that. Let's go take a look at. Yeah, Sui has memes. Sui has meme coins. Doesn't have, I don't know any like major meme coins off the top of my head, but I do know they exist, and they're probably going to have some type of meme coin rally at some point as well. Have you run Avalanche Breakdown? Dude, Avalanche, I'll take a look at Avalanche here, but I'm a big buyer of Avalanche. I believe in Avalanche big time. Let's go take a look at Goldfinch here. Goldfinch, where are we? Coinbase. Yeah, here we go. So Goldfinch right now, unfortunately, is falling below the previous, below the value area high for the Q3 range. Not too bueno. We do have a little bit of support here from the last time we came down here around $1.84. So we'll see if that kind of holds up. If not, we could be heading lower here for Goldfinch. Currently, we have had some resistance, and we got rejected at the October pivot. We also got rejected at the Q4 pivot. The September pivot didn't hold, and we just been falling down since then. Overall, just not being able to hold too much support, not being able to break market structure of. As you can see here, this was in a nice little uptrend for a little bit of time. Right, you can see right here we had a little bit of an uptrend happening where we came down. We were making like lower highs, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, but we eventually fell out of that, right? And that definitely did not go well. So overall, never really can trust the trend lines. They don't last. They're not very reliable. But this is the problem. The problem is right now we're falling below the Q3 value area low. So I will be looking for $1.84 to hold. If $1.84 doesn't hold, Goldfinch could be in a little bit of trouble. We're gonna have to look at some older data, see for some other potential support here from back in 2023. But overall, Goldfinch is also in the real world asset narrative. I do think it can do decently well. It just hasn't been able to break its its lower highs, right? So we have the high, we have a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high once again, right? Continuing down, very strong downward trend. Haven't been able to break that. Excuse me, guys. Let me drink some water real quick. All right, and we're back. So that's what's happening with Goldfinch right now. Hope you appreciate that. Let's go back over here. Let's see. Blue move on Sui. Don't know what that means. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate everybody smashing those likes. Check out iOS and AMD. MBD. Sorry, MBD. I'll definitely take a look at that. Let's go take a look at iOS here real quick. iOS network is up 12% this, almost 13% this last week, 33% the last month, right? iOS network has been a beast this last year, up 4,116%. Anybody that bought iOS throughout the bear market in 2023, 2022 has made a ton of money, bro. So congratulations to everybody out there that bought that thing in the bear market. All right, let's go take a quick look at iOS. Let's see here, iOS. So iOS overall has been holding up some points of control here for September and the pivot for Q4, holding above that, moving back up here, but still within its Q3 range. You want to see a market structure change, like right as you can see here, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. we want to see a move back above. Ideally, would be great to get back above the quarter three value area high, which is 54 cents, right? And then starting to break above this local high here, right? Getting above 62 cents, make a structure change up here. That would be a very strong indicator that we're going to be in a very strong move to the upside. The overall golden pocket here for this asset IOS is 81 cents. But overall, October so far is still chopping it up halfway through the range of three. We need to get above 53 cents to start making a big market structure change and start heading towards the 82 cents to the upside here for IOS. Let's see here. It is safe to say that top 100 coins will do a 10x this bull run. I don't think Bitcoin and ETH will do. So Petra, some of them will, but not all, right? Not all. Like yeah, I cannot say in good conscience that all top 100s will do a 10x. There's a lot of them that probably won't do anything close to that. It's just a lot of top 100 projects are not really doing anything right now. Some of them are dead projects. Let's see here. Let's go to Coin Market Cap here real quick. So Coin Market Cap overall, you guys can see right here. Top 100 projects, right? Not all of them are going to do a 10x. I don't think Solana's going to do a 10x from where it's at right now. You know, I don't think XRP is going to do a 10x. I don't think Toncoin's going to do a 10x. Avalanche might do a 3 to 5x, but I don't think it's going to do a 10x. I don't know. Chainlink, maybe somewhere around 40 to 50 bucks, maybe a 5x, 4x, something like that. Polkadot, something similar. I think Polkadot can also reach about 40, 50 bucks again. Also another 4 or 5x. So a lot of these are not probably going to do 10x's. You could technically say that they will, or most of them can, from to its new all-time highs or whatever price it reaches this rally. You could say some of them could be doing 10x's, but from current price action right now, a lot of them probably will not do a 10x. I don't believe Stacks is going to do any crazy 10x or anything like that. Render somewhere around 5x. A lot of 3 to 5x's in the top 100. A lot of 3 to 5x's for sure. That's very possible. There's always going to be some exceptions. There's always going to be some that can always go a lot higher than expected. Could do that 10x. But I definitely think that a lot of 3 to 5x is a very good outlook for the top 100 coins. Let's see here. Look up Blue. Oh, Blue Move is an actual crypto. Blue. Well, it's not going to be there. It's probably some type of meme coin or something. Blue Move. What is this thing? So it's a $15 million market cap, very micro cap, very small, right? High risk. Blue.net, the lending NFT marketplace on blockchain Aptos. Okay, so this thing's on Aptos. So it's the NFT marketplace on blockchain for Aptos. Well, the biggest problem right here, right now, is the fact that NFTs are pretty much non-existent, right? Even though I'm a huge believer in NFTs, I love NFTs, right? Unfortunately, NFTs have just not been able to make a comeback this bull market. So I don't see a lot of utility coming to this place. Just how OpenSea is like the largest platform for NFTs overall. Just nobody's really buying NFTs. NFTs don't have any real hype anymore. NFTs have to evolve. They have to change. They have to do something different because whatever they did last time just isn't working right now. That's just so that would be my biggest red flag right there is the fact that platform, that crypto is heavily dependent on NFT being an NFT marketplace, and NFTs are just not the thing right now. They're just not the thing right now. Let's see here. You said blue move on Sui, but it was on Aptos, unless I was looking at the wrong one. Let's see here. What other cryptos are you guys seeing here? I appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already, guys. And if you haven't joined the Crypto Citadel, you see this. You see this right here. You might be, if you're on YouTube, you'll see the link tapped in the pinned in the chat. If you're on TikTok, right, it's in the profile in the bio, right. This is the Crypto Citadel, my private Discord where we post daily trade setups every single day, right? But if you're not a day trader, you're like, well, I don't really care about daily trade setups. We do macro analysis here every single day for long-term targets to the upside, potential moves to the downside for support and dollar cost averaging positions, right? Fundamental analysis on things that are happening on chain with Bitcoin and token unlocks, ETF update, right? I am making some Academy videos requested by members as well. So all this is happening in the Crypto Citadel, and you guys can join. Right, the link is in my bio. You come right over here. You hit Crypto Citadel, get access, and Bing Bam Boom is going to take you right over here to this page. It's $19.99 a month, which is 66 cents a day to be in there. But if you type in Uptober into the promo code Uptober right now, right, you will be getting 25% off your first month payment. So you'll be paying for less than 50 cents a day to be getting into the Crypto Citadel, to be getting daily trade setups, macro analysis for long-term investors, fundamental analysis, academy videos explaining these different things. And pretty soon here next week or the following week after that, by the end of this month, we are going to be having exclusive trading sessions in the Crypto Citadel as well for all the members that are in there. And that will increase the price from $19.99 to about $50. But if you're already paying $19.99, if you already signed up before the price increase, you are grandfathered in for life at $19.99, and you don't have to worry about that price increase. So I hope to see all of you guys joining in there, getting involved, and let's continue building out the Crypto Citadel and get all the crusaders in there. Let's see here. Let's go back into the chat. Pepe and the second Pepe, but Chinese version. Oh, okay, that's right. MBD. What is MBD? MBD. Let me go over here. Coin market cap. MBD. MBD financials. $1.7 million market cap. So this is an extremely micro cap crypto, very high risk. MBD financials. That's a terrible name. I can barely pronounce it. I get tongue tied every time I'm going to say it. Discover a photorealistic business district powered by AI, bridging the gap between real and virtual realms. Okay. Don't really understand. So is it a metaverse? Metaverse business district. Okay, yes. So it's a metaverse. It's a metaverse project. Be very careful with metaverses. Not that they can't do well again, but overall, this bull market has not really revolved, has had any type of hype for metaverses, for the simple fact that we talked about earlier. NFTs have not been a thing, right? NFTs have not been any hype. And what do metaverses live off of? Metaverses live off NFTs. You buying ownership, buying things on the metaverse is all to do NFTs. So if people are not interested in NFTs, most likely the metaverses are not going to do well. And that's why the metaverses have not been doing well. They haven't made any big announcements. They haven't really had any real hype behind them at all. Unlike the previous bull market where metaverses were exploding in price action because NFTs were where everybody wanted to be. But unfortunately, this time it's all about meme coins and not NFTs. So be very careful with that. Very high risk. So yeah, be very careful with MBD. Velo protocol are you talking about Velo like Velodrome or just the regular, just the regular Velo? Ondo Finance, dude. I love Ondo, bro. I love Ondo. Ondo, I've been buying Ondo since 29 cents, bro. That was my first buy on Ondo, 29 cents, and I don't regret it. And I continue to buy as much as I can below $1, especially closer to 50 cents. So yeah, Ondo is a beast. It's part of the real world assets. It's working with BlackRock. It's working with Athena. It's working with literally anything that has to do with BlackRock and real world asset tokenization onto the Ethereum blockchain. Ondo's part of it, part of their Buildo asset fund. So I think this thing it's $1 billion market cap right now. It can go a lot higher, but definitely I'm looking for Ondo to go somewhere about $5 to $7, right? $5 to $7, I think, is a decently priced Ondo price action. Can it go much higher? Anything's possible, right? It all depends on how crazy Bitcoin gets. If Bitcoin goes to 200K plus or whatever, things can get wild. But I think with a 100 to 150K Bitcoin, Ondo can reach somewhere between $5 to $7. That's what I'm thinking. Um, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it goes a lot higher, but that's just what I'm thinking. Let's see here. Do you still hold your COQ? Yes, I do. COQ, right? Cockadoodle do in you. So I am still holding my bag, right? It's an AVAX meme coin. It hasn't really been doing too much lately. The meme coins on AVAX have been really slow, have been really pretty much not having any type of price action because unlike all the other ecosystems, AVAX doesn't really have a meme coin launching platform. So unfortunately, meme coins on AVAX have not been doing too well. But I do think that if meme coins have another rally back up, this could do a little bit of a move to the upside. So I'm still holding my bag. It is what it is. I'm not buying anymore. I'm not dollar cost averaging into it. I don't do that with meme coins. I put a few $100 into it, and if it does something, it does something. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It just is what it is. Would you consider being a mentor for someone in this bull run? Well, that's what I try to do for everybody in the Citadel. I try to mentor them, right? I give them as much information, as much data as I possibly can, whether it's for daily trade setups, right? For long term macro analysis on assets, fundamental analysis, even portfolio reviews. I've said it before. Not many people actually hop in there to but a few people have. They've dropped their portfolio. They're like, hey, these are the assets that I hold. What do you think about them? How high you think they can or not go? What are and I give the pros and the cons, right? Just try to be as objective as possible. So that's what I'm trying to do with the Crypto Citadel is pretty much just like a mentorship. It's a community. We all work together. Some people share some great data in there, some great information. I can't be everywhere at all times, right? But I try to get as much data as I possibly can, technically and fundamentally in there. And everybody just, the more people the more people have a conversation, the more people share their information, their portfolios, their thoughts, the better it is for everybody. But yeah, I'm definitely that's what I'm trying to do with the Citadel is just try to help as many people, mentor people as much as I can. Let's see here. What was the other question? Velo protocol. Okay, yeah, I asked which one is just the Velo. I'm assuming that's like a project that came out of XLM or something like that. Let's continue to read through the chat here. I would like your opinion on Ahmed on what? Thoughts on Pepe. Okay, yeah, pay. Um, so let's go over here to pay, the Chinese Pepe. All right, this is on Ethereum, sitting at 64 million market cap. Not a lot of transactions, 400, right? But overall, not terrible. Has a liquidity of 2.5 million locked. That's good. Um, Volumes okay, but it's definitely just been ranging, right? Overall, just not a lot has been happening, unfortunately, for the meme coins just yet. Can it go back up? Can it do something? Anything's possible, of course, right? Doesn't mean that this is a dead project by any means. I don't know. I don't keep up with meme coins. Meme coins are all high risk, no matter the market cap. A meme coin is always high risk, no matter the market cap. The market cap can be 200, the market cap can be $1 billion. It's still high risk compared to anything else. Now, obviously, the majority of meme coins that have reached $1 billion have sustained that $1 billion market cap and have stood the test of time, right? We're talking about things like Pepe, we're talking about things like Shiba, Floki, Doge. There's a few other ones there that I'm not mentioning right now. I'm blanking out on. But anything that's a meme coin is always high risk, right? And it's just one of those things. It's the until Bitcoin doesn't hit new all-time highs and we start having a massive altcoin rally like we did in the previous part of this year, back in January, February, March time, right? Then we're not going to see these meme coins explode, like not the old ones. Maybe some new ones that just come out or whatever, but not the old ones. So, Petra, take it easy, bro. I appreciate you being in here. Definitely send me your portfolio if you want. Yeah. What do you think about alt layer, please? Alt layer. What's that? Let's go take a look here. Alt layer. I've never heard of this crypto. sitting at 257 million market cap, up 4.6% in the last week, 53% in the last month, 2.2% in the last day. Let's go take a quick look here at Coin Market Cap. Let's go look at its website, just so I can get a better idea what it is. Okay, accelerate scaling with Web3, restaked rollup as a service. Alt is a decentralized protocol that facilitates the launch of native and restaked rollups with both optimistic and ZK rollup stacks. Thank you so much for the water. Taking a quick little water break here, guys. Be right back. All right, and we're back. So, okay, I see the utility here. I see that it's trying to do something, trying to build an ecosystem, trying to work with all these other cryptos. Okay. Now let's go take a look at the chart here for alt layer. Price action has been pretty flat lately, as I can see here. Had a nice little run into the it launched. It looks like launched back in January of this year. Ran pretty hard in the altcoin rally, and then since then just completely has fallen off a cliff. But let's take a quick look here. Let's get Q2 data back from April to June, to the end of June. Let's get Q3 data, July to September. So big gap between 25 cents and 12 cents. Big drop here. Not a lot of volume happening here overall. Let's see here. For the month of June, big drop happening. Okay. So we have a naked point of control here for the month of June, right? About 19 cents. We have the Q3 naked point of control down at 7 cents. Currently looking like a little bit of an upward trend here for what's this called, alt layer here. But overall, we're still below the Q3 value area high. Let's get some pivots here. Let's get some quarterlies. We're being rejected exactly by that Q4 pivot and value area high for Q3 lining up, holding up as a decently pretty strong resistance. Let's see here. We have another big target up to the upside here. We have big targets to the upside for sure on this. We have a Q3 pivot up at 33 cents. We have a naked point of control for Q2 at 35 cents. So definitely big targets to the upside. Question is, are we going to be able to get back up there or not? Let's look at some monthlies. Another monthly pivot untapped at 44, 23. And we're currently falling below the October pivot, which is not good. So we'll see if the September pivot at 8 cents holds that support. If we can't get back above the October pivot, right, then this is going to be a little bit of a resistance zone right here. Right. If we start to lose that, we're probably going to be coming down to 8 cents from 11, which is right above the Q3 naked point of control at 7 cents. So hopefully this down here is a support zone and we hold this. If not, if this doesn't hold and we continue falling down, it's definitely not going to be good. We're still in a pretty much strong downward trend for alt layer. But if we can get above this here, our next big target is getting into the month of July, naked point of control at 19 cents, 23 cents, and start climbing back in. Once we get back into the value, the range for Q2, we have some big targets up at 33, 35, and even up to 44 cents. But we'll have to see if it can actually make that climb and get back up outside of the Q3 range and into the July range first. So that's what I'm looking at for alt layer. Kurija. I cannot pronounce that. What is it? Kujira. $51 million market cap. So it is a small market cap here, down 6.2% today. up 13.8% of the week. Let's see what this is. Also, I don't know what Kujira is. Let's go over to their website, Kujira.network here. Empowering a decentralized economy for all. Creating an account is quick and easy. No need to store private keys or passwords. But what do you do? Opportunity for everyone. It's revolutionizing fintech for Web3 builders, dApps, protocols. Most importantly, we recognize none that this matter, user driven adoption, yada yada. Seems very broad. Doesn't seem like DeFi powered by sustainable yield. Um, so yeah, it just seems kind of broad. Maybe it's more of a DeFi play or what, but it's like very broad in its what it's trying to do. So you can stake, you can lend, liquidity pools, liquidate, borrow. Yeah, so I guess it should be saying something about DeFi. So it's spot trading and buying crypto token swaps. So you can also, it's like a platform, it's like an exchange slash DeFi platform. So it's a little bit broad there. Okay. But at least it has some utility. Now let's go on over to let's go to Kujira's chart here. Not looking too good. Very flat on the price action as well. Very flat, my friend. Let's get quarter three data here. Quarter three has not been nice to Kujira. Let's get quarter two. There we are. So very big drop here. So overall, just off the top of a glance, we are getting rejected here off the value area high of quarter three, right around 48 cents. We're down to 42. Hopefully the point of control of 38 cents holds. Let's look at some monthlies here. Actually, let's look at some quarterlies. Quarterly for quarter four is all the way up at 65 cents, way above the quarter three value area high. So one thing to look at here is that we had a massive drop, right? Big, quick drop. Don't know why. Don't know how this happened. Don't know what the fundamentals of this project is. If it was FUD, if something bad happened, I don't know. But when you see a big drop like this, technically, if we are to actually have some momentum back to the upside, there's literally like no volume here. So this is pretty much like a volume gap. You can almost call this, I think it's also referenced as a single print. I could be wrong, right? Just because it's just such a massive one candle print all the way down to the downside. So this is an easy level to reclaim if we gain momentum and we're actually able to get back above here, right? Get to the 65 cent area. There's no real volume happening here. So with a little bit of momentum, we could jump back into the quarter two range and hit $1.08, which is about the value area low, $1.06 value area low for quarter two. And then the quarter three pivot is all the way up at $1.64. So if it gains momentum, if it gains some bullish momentum for whatever this project is doing, it could reclaim that pretty quickly once we break out of the quarter three value area high. So once we get above 49 cents, 60, we have bullish momentum towards 65, we could start having a strong move to the upside quickly, since there really isn't any volume here between $1.06 and about 65 cents. Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. If you're just joining in here, I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through blockchains every single day. If you haven't joined the Crypto Citadel, definitely do so. The link is in the bio. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, the link is pinned in the chat. Definitely do so. If you don't know what the Crypto Citadel is, it's my private Discord where we do macro analysis for long-term investors, buying zones, support zones, long-term targets to the upside, right? If you're more into day trading, we do daily trade setups mostly for Bitcoin, but I do take requests for altcoins. I have been trading Tau too. So Tau is one that I'm definitely going to be trading here more often. Just last night I made a Tau trade. What was this? No, that was not last night. I posted in the altcoin chat. Sorry. Last night I took a high risk trade here for Tau. Made 31% on my trade, less than 30 minutes last night. Bing bam boom, made a nice little chunk of change right there, and that was on Tau. So I am going to be trading Tau more along with Bitcoin. It has very good volatility and price action. So if you want to be part of that, there's a link in the bio. It's going to take you over here. You're going to look at Crypto Citadel, right in the link tree. Tip that. It's going to take you to this page. You type in Uptober in the promo code, and you get 25% off, less than 50 cents a day to be in the Discord, getting all these features that I just mentioned. And starting by the end of this month, we will be starting an exclusive trading session inside the Citadel as well, which will increase the price, but you won't be affected if you're already in at $19.99. So that's the spiel. I hope you guys join. Let's freaking go. See all of you guys in the Crypto Citadel, baby. Let's get back into the chat here. Let's see what's going on. Thoughts on Echelon Prime? The ticker is Prime. It's on Coinbase 2, low market cap. So Prime, Echelon Prime. Up 8.6% today, 13% of the week, 16% of the month. Nice. Market cap is 324 million. Okay, so there's a little low mid-tier project here. Let's go take a look at. I have no idea what this project actually does, but let's go look at some some technicals here. So let's get Q2 back in April, all the way to the end of June. Let's get Q3, July 1st till 30th of September. Okay. We have a naked point of control for Q2, up at $18. We have a naked point of control for Q3, down at $7.41, which we've been front running right now. Let's get some monthlies here. No untapped monthlies that I can see. Let's get the quarterlies. So we do have an untapped quarterly for Q3, up at $15. And the Q4 pivot is holding us as resistance. We broke out of it. It's lining up with the value area high for Q3. So it's holding up as resistance right now. We can't really, we came back to retest it as support a few times, and then we broke through it. If we continue to get rejected here, we could come down to the Q3 naked point of control at $7.45 before really moving up. Once we break out of this value area high range, our next big target is getting above the Q2 value area low, which is $12.94. If that is done, then our big targets here are the Q3 pivot at 15 and the naked point of control for Q2 at 18 for Echelon Prime. And then obviously getting above that, we're going to start getting closer towards that previous all-time high. Let's see here. Arrow price prediction. Oh, well. Arrow, I'm very bullish on Arrow. Arrow's another one that I've been buying for a long time at 50 cents. Every time we get even anywhere near there, I'm a big buyer of Aerodrome. Aerodrome's been doing extremely well. It's well above $1 now, right? It's up 110% in the last month. It was at 66 cents on the 17th of September. September was a great month to buy Aerodrome. It was the complete bottom for this thing, and it just freaking ran. Now, I do have some targets to the downside for Arrow for potential buying zones. I literally just made a video about it yesterday. Oh gosh, what am I doing here? Oh, what is this? Chaos. Right here. Here it is. Sorry about that, guys. So I literally just posted this video here yesterday, right? About Aerodrome buying zones, potential targets to the downside for Aerodrome. So go check that out if you haven't already. It's on YouTube. It's my latest video posted. So definitely go check it out if you haven't already. And you guys can check that out. I've also been doing macro analysis on it in the Citadel as well. But if it does pull back, right, I do have some pullback areas close to $1, even below $1, that I will be looking for to accumulate more Aerodrome if we get those levels, right? There's no guarantee we will, but if we do, those are the areas I'm going to be loading up on for Aerodrome. But Aerodrome's been doing extremely well. It's the biggest DeFi play. It's the only big utility token on Base. Base being connected to Coinbase is just a no-brainer for me. I'm very bullish on DeFi and on DEXs for any blockchain network. So Those are the things that always keep pumping. My concern about Aerodrome is its circulating supply. So yeah, it's circulating supply. People have been talking about that. Let me see. Does it have any token unlocks coming up? Let's see here. So Aerodrome. No, not token unlocks. Not on here. So I still think that it's going to do decently well. It's supply, right? It is increasing from what I'm seeing, but overall, I definitely think it can do decently well. I think somewhere between $4 to $5 is a decently sized price for Aerodrome. Was how aggressive it's been to the upside now, right? As Bitcoin continues to make new all-time highs and reach 73,000, 5,000, 75,000, 80,000, close to 100K by the end of this year, I think Aerodrome can definitely get to those levels. And I would conservatively be taking my big profits there because I've been buying Aerodrome since 50 cents. Now, can it go higher? Some people say $15. Some people say $10. Anything's possible. I don't know. But at the end of the day, those are the levels that I'm looking for. Can you make a video entering a trade, filling out the order? So I'll definitely make a video explaining how to use the exchanges, right? I'm waiting for a potential partnership here for one of the exchanges that I'm going to be using in the exclusive trading sessions inside the Citadel. And I'll be making a tutorial on how to use the exchange, everything works in there once that is fully settled. And then in the exclusive trading sessions, right, we're going to be trading together. So I will be exclusively live in the Discord trading, and you guys can see me entering, right? And this you can use this however you want. You can use it to actually trade along with me, or you can use it in a way of learning, right? Just looking at how I break things down mentally, how I attack different trades, right? How I adjust different things, my stop losses, how do I, get out of a trade, get into a trade, things like that, which you can be seeing happening live, right? So you don't have to be trading, but you can be watching it. That's why it's such a good price to get in at $19.99 right now, because you'll be able to get that feature at $19.99 versus people that are not signed up. After that exclusive trading session feature is launched, the price will be increasing to $50. So people are going to have to pay a lot more to get that feature along with everything else that they're getting. So everybody getting in at $19.99 now is getting bank, right, for their money. So if you're interested in that, Richie J, you're in there, you're a member, so you're definitely going to be seeing that. So I'll see you guys there when those things start happening. What time do you go live? I usually go live around the 11, go around the 11, 12 time. That's the time I've been going live lately. I was going live earlier around 10, but that time frame doesn't really work too much for me. So I'm going to be pushing it more back to like 11, 11:30ish to about all the way up to like close to 1 o'clock. So about an hour and a half every day. Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes, hitting the subscribe, joining the Crypto Citadel. I think somebody just signed up. Let me see here. Let me check. I think somebody might have just signed up. So if you did, congratulations. Let's freaking go. I appreciate all of you guys joining in there and signing up for the Crypto Citadel. The link is in the bio. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, the link is pinned in the chat and in the description of the video as well. So, guys, I think that's going to be it for me for today. I'll see you guys all in the Crypto Citadel. I'll be posting more macro analysis on there. I'm going to be posting some macro analysis on Litecoin, because Litecoin's ETF filing could be a big deal for Litecoin. If you guys haven't seen that, definitely go look up that news. But I'm going to be dropping some macro analysis for Litecoin here and a few other altcoins as well later today in the Crypto Citadel. So if you guys want to be part of that, make sure you're joining the Crypto Citadel. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Until next time, see ya.